Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I started my journey in August of 2019 and reached my goal in November of 2022. Now that I've reached my goal, I'm focusing on my health, both physical and mental. Thank you for watching. Y'all, I ain't really figured out what kind of a mood I'm in for tomorrow. And I know I won't know till tomorrow, but you got to make decisions for your tomorrow self. Sometimes they approve of the decision, sometimes they don't. I don't know what tomorrow's Terry's going to think of this decision, but it's just kind of what I'm thinking in this moment. So first and foremost, this is 73% ground beef. That's 6 ounces. I do not know why. I thought I had them all gone, but that's 6 ounces of the 73% ground beef. So I need to clean off my little board up here. Give me just a second here. Like I said, I don't really know. I'm not really wanting burger in the bowl, but so I'm going to put some, I know it's going to be microwave, but I don't care. I'm going to put some ketchup in here. We're going to do a combination of ketchup and barbecue sauce. I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking. Okay. Well then, that was a lot more ketchup than what I intended. Okay, hang on. Let me write that down. Okay, and then we're going to add some of my G. Hughes honey barbecue sauce. It's just, and I know it's going to get heated up tomorrow, but I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm feeling. And like I said, tomorrow's Terry may be like, stupid Terry and her stupid making stuff for me. I don't like it. That was very mean. She might not be happy tomorrow, but she'll get over it. Oh, but we do need some seasonings. So if we're thinking, oh my goodness, y'all, let's use some of my mama's. My mama went to Alaska last year, and she brought me back some Alaskan bear rub barbecue rub. Or bear rub barbecue rub. How you like that? It is Alaska barbecue bear rub. So we're going to put some of that. Some of that on it. We're also going to add a little bit of Kinder's wood fire garlic seasoning. It's funny, I watch videos and they say Kinders, and that might be it. But growing up where I grew up, there's a family and their last name is Kinder. And so that's what I say is Kinder, because that's how they pronounce it. All right, let me zero it out. We're going to put in, like I said, there may be hashtag regret. Oh, dang it didn't zero out. Well, that's all right. I saw it was 20, so I'll just go over that. So we're going to put some jicama on there. Again, sometimes I don't know why I do what I do, so don't ask me. Don't be in the comments. Don't be saying, Terry, why do you do what you do? Because trust me, I do not know. And I am going to add a little bit of salt because there's never enough salt on it. And there goes that. I also have this for breakfast, but I need a Duma flipper. Hang on. Okay. So this is my, oh, hang on. I hear the dog barking. Just a second. Well, they were barking at my neighbor, so she's the one who had the trees fall, and she and I were just out there talking for about 20 minutes. They were like 30 minutes. So, anyway, but I left you running, so editing Terry's going to have her work cut out for her. Anyway, I don't even know where I was, but I'll just pick up where I guesstimate I was. This was sitting here open, so I'm assuming that I said, let me get some cheese. So I got our waffle and our cheese right here. So I'll put that back there. And, oh, yeah. I was going to do this. Oh, did I season my meat, y'all? Let's take a look. Kind of have a feeling I did not. I don't think I did. So we're going to, yeah, I did, but I'm still going to add a little farm dust to it. I remember I added the bear rub. So, all right, so there's that. And then we got our waffle and cheese. Now, I want to take some of these pickles tomorrow. So we kind of like, you go to a barbecue and people have pickles. So I'm going to take 2, 4. I'm going to take 2 servings of these sweet pickles. Come here, little fella. All right. Go. I say sweet, y'all. These are no sugar added sweet pickles. So we're going to take 2 servings of those. And I know that there's 2 servings because there's 2 pickles is a serving. And this one, let's see how much is in this, what the serving is. About 3 chips. So, Lou's got himself a little gimp. I don't know what's wrong with him. So that's 5. I'm going to do 1 more. So tomorrow's Terri, she's going to get some barbecue beef and some pickles. She's going to be a happy girl. She's going to be a happy girl, guys. All right. So pickles, I'm going to put times 4. Alrighty. Next up, we got our salad. She was talking about how her son was going to come down and help her, but he can't for a month. But in the end, she found somebody who said that they could come do it. And so she was just telling me about the kind of trees. And she said this used to be some kind of an orchard type area, like different trees and pecan trees. And she named all kinds of trees. Listen, all I could say is there's green leaves on them, and that's all I know. But don't ask me what seasonings I'm putting them on here. I'm just putting. We're just putting. All right, so there we go. There's that. Now we got to have some pickled veg. There we go. I'll zero that, and we're gonna use our spaghetti dealie so we can get the stuff down at the bottom. All right. So, but I zero it out is how I handle that. I zero it out and just kind of get stuff. And then I take whatever that number is and I kind of divide that up between cucumbers, onions, and jicama, and peppers. So I just take, it's 170 grams. So that's why I write that number down. And then I'll just kind of divide it out between those different veggies. So now we're going to zero it out. And we got our salad dressing. Y'all, it was a good day today at work. Nothing big or traumatic going on. It was a good day. Oh, except for my apple. Oh, that reminds me, I got to get another apple. Now let's hope this one, we're going to poke it. You just hang on. Hold up. I'm kind of squeezing it to make sure it's okay, because that was pretty traumatic. You don't expect to pick up an apple. All I did was I picked it up like this and my thumb went zoop right inside there. So, all right, now I'm going to wipe this off here because you know I got to. I'm sure some seasonings got out there somewhere. Wipe that off. Get that all cleaned off. You know, I can't stand to have a dirty workspace. Now, I don't care if my floors are dirty, but can't have a dirty kitchen place up here. Okay. Now. How now, brown cow? All right, so now we're going to put our salad in here. I brought home my syrup that I use for my coffee at work. I brought that home so I can, so I added some of that, some squirts to that. Then we got my barbecue burger, got my breakfast, and my pickles, and my apple. So I'll take all that with me tomorrow, and I gotta have a big poon. And there you go. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It's breakfast time. Got my waffle with my Laughing Cow cheese. This is one of the ones that I use the bigger chunks. You can see the chunks of rutabaga in it. It's okay. I like the texture of the smaller shaved chunks, but if it happens again, I'll be okay. But I did put some, that Terri took everything bagel seasoning home. So editing Terri, buy more everything bagel seasoning and bring it to work. So I wanted that today. So I got my Laughing Cow cheese wedge and everything bagel. I'll see you at lunch. Bye. Okay, it is lunchtime, and I've got my salad that I made up. You know, I think the last couple times I haven't been adding my ranch dressing or my ranch powder to it. It's still good though. And then my ground beef with jicama and barbecue sauce and ketchup. I just put the most random stuff together, don't I? You know, that's all right. Random is good. And then the pickles. I'm just going to dump them in. Ain't nobody got time for an extra container. So, and I want to eat them with the ground beef, but I didn't want to microwave them. So, let's try with a pickle on it. Oh, 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 mm. Oh, you know it's true. Mm, mm, mm. I love you. I love food. And I got my apple. And yeah. So that's my lunch. Oh, I went ahead and made up a little cup of coffee. And it's cooled off by the time I get done eating. Tonight, we're going to try the creamy. We'll see what we think. We may hate it and we may have to take it back. But what I did do last night, I took all of them but one of the ones that I had made up. And I melted them in the microwave for about a minute. And then I put them in a container. So that way they're in that container and ready to go. All but one. Because I wanted to save one just in case it didn't work out. Some of them I had to add a little bit extra water. I didn't add any more of the protein powder or cottage cheese or anything. I just added water to kind of make it a little bit more. So we're going to see how this works tonight. One of the things they say is you have to be prepared to respin it like 2 to 4 times. So, all right. I'll see you tonight. Bye. Christine, thank you so much for the super thanks. You don't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super thanks. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tonight, same as every other night, we got chicken and Alfredo, but we got sweet potatoes. Alfredo, I just use the Alfredo that comes in a jar. Oh, I'm about to spill it. Ow. All right. I got it. Hang on, somebody barking? No. I'm expecting my Poop 911 girl to come. So I'm trying to watch for a text because I get a text from the company when she's on her way. It says your technician is on the way. So I'm trying to watch for that because I'm home and I got the dog door open. So I'll close it if she comes by. Anyway, so what I do is I take my cooked chicken and then I put some seasoning on it. And then I put a serving of the Alfredo. And then sweet potato and I microwave it. One of these days I'll do something different. It's just to keep them warm. Anyway, so that's my main. You're going to see this as soon as we get done. But as soon as we hang up, I'm going to eat my supper. And then, I've been reading. You should let some people let it sit out 5 to 10 minutes or so before they run it. Because when it's just so hard, sometimes when it first runs, the first time it's going to be a powder. And then the second time, it might be a little bit less of a powder. And then the third time. So, a lot of these, they have to run, they have to spin like 2 or 3 times. So I've been doing some research on it. Because, I bought the creamy. They say you got to scrape the top. I think that looks pretty smooth. They say you got to scrape it off and make it a smooth surface. Because when it freezes, it makes a bump. And this did make a little bump. I left the lid off like one chick said. But that didn't work. But anyway, so now I just let it sit. And listen, the flavor of this one, I took a banana flavored keto chow. I had about 1/2 cup of some berries. And that's what's in there. About 1/4 cup. Yeah, about 1/2 cup. So this is half of a serving, so it'll be a 1/4 cup of berries. Anyway, so yeah. So this is going to be half of a serving of keto chow, half of a serving of milk, and 1/4 cup of berries. And then I topped the rest of it with water. And then I processed it in my food, in my Ninja thing, just go with it, whatever that thing is. Listen, I ain't even got amnesia this time. A magic bullet blender, that's the word. Lord, y'all. Anyway, so I'm gonna go eat this, and then whenever I'm ready to come back and spin it, I'll show y'all. Okay, gotta go, bye. Don't look around, I live here, it's a mess. All right, so the instructions say to put it down in the dealie, make sure it locks in, and then I have to put this on it. It's going to be loud, it says. Everybody says. That's like one of the big complaints people have about it. And I lock it. Oh, you didn't see that. So you put it on, you lock it into place. And I know my paddle's in there. I'll show you. I got my little paddle in there. So I put it on here. If any of y'all have one, give me your tips and tricks. All right. So now we got to push power. Since I'm going to use light ice cream, I think that means for people that are real icy. Oh, there's a little sticky thing. So, install. So you put it in gently, and then you turn it, and up it goes. So now I push light. Okay, based on what I read, the first time it's going to be not super creamy like ice cream. But mine did. But I'm going to do another spin. But they said you should kind of work your little thing around the outer edge of it. So I'm just going to then smooth it back down. Now remember, I added extra water to mine. So mine is going to be a more like ice milk. So don't if you don't like ice milk, don't do what I do. Do the extra stuff with the, with the heavy cream or whatever. But I'm trying to watch my calories. So put it back on. Turn it up. And now we hit respin, and we're going to see what respin does. Okay, so it has done it again. Push this. And lock it. And push this and open it. All right. And that's how it looks right now. I'm going to get a spoon and we'll try it out. In the meantime, before I do that, I'm going to rinse this off. And what I've seen is that they say immediately to take this and soak it in soapy water just to kind of help get it out of the inside of the lid. So I'll let that soak for a while and then clean it, then rinse it off before I go to bed. Okay, remember, yes, this is a large amount. But one, it's been whipped up, but two, to make it reach the line, it came to about here before I put it in my freezer. I added about another inch of water. So yes, it's full, but that's because I added water to it. So let's take a look at the texture. Well, that is much easier than the other way. Yeah, I'll be doing this a lot. I will be doing this, you know me, probably every night. The rest of my life. I'll be doing it every night till the thing dies. But anyway, then they say if you don't finish it off, smooth it back down to a smooth surface. So like say something happened and I need to stop, smooth it down to a smooth surface. Put it back in the freezer, and then you can reuse it tomorrow. The new model has an option to go only halfway down. So like I could make, do the full serving that I do instead of dividing it into 2, I could do 1 full serving. And then it'd go down halfway and just do the top half. Y'all know me. That ain't happening. Because big as life, I'll eat it and be like, I want just more. It will soften up enough down at the bottom that I'll be eating it. So, nope, I could not do that. I thought about it. There's about $30, $40 difference. Maybe more than that. About $40, $50 difference between the two. No. No, thank you. So, overall, for those who don't know, because I didn't know what a creamy was, overall, it's a 2-step process, depending on how you're going to do it. Like, you could just you could buy a protein powder and put it in here and run it, and that's a one-step deal. If you want to do something that really requires mixing, you can use an immersion blender and do it. But for me to have my perfectly even amounts for my OCD, I have to mix it up in my bullet blender, in my magic bullet blender. Otherwise, I'd be having to see, does this powder the same? Is this powder the same? No. So by doing it in that, and you have to grind up your fruit. They say you can't put in like whole chunks of fruit in it. You have to, anyway, so it's a 2-step process. First, you mix whatever you got. If you're mixing something, you blend it all up, and then you pour it into these containers. You freeze it 24 hours, and then you run it through the maker. So far, the only downfall I see is that I'll have to watch that lid every single night. Because you know I'm going to run it every night. Oh, they did say that whatever you're making, make the base a little heavier in flavor. Because as things freeze, the flavor diminishes. But anyway, so there you go. That's my supper. That's my breakfast, lunch, supper, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll tell you things as I learn along the way. I love you guys. Jesus loves you too. So be nice to yourself. Because Jesus says, love your neighbor as yourself. Well, you can't, if you don't love yourself very well, you can't be loving on your neighbor very well either. So all right then. Love yourself. I love you. Bye. Full disclosure, it was very good. It was fluffy. It was creamy. For me, it wasn't like ice milk. It was really good, and I will for sure enjoy that. I don't plan on returning it yet, but give me time. But anyway, I'm full. I'm very satisfied, and yeah, so it worked out well, and I ate every bit of it. It's a shocker. But anyway, so I'm very full, and I think by it being protein powder, of course, it's going to up my protein, which that's not like something I'm really focused on doing or not doing. But it will help me stay full, you know. I don't know. Anyway, it was good, and there's a lot less calories than a lot less calories and a lot less stuff that would be in something that I bought from the store. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to give you that update. It was good. All right. Bye. Here's my macros for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you.